Hey guys, welcome back to Eric Reacts with Season 4, Episode 4 of Game of Thrones. This episode is called Oathkeeper, and I don't know what that refers to. It could refer to a lot of different things. It could refer to Littlefinger and the Hound bringing the Stark girls to the Vale, like they swore to, or like that they promised to. Though it would be interesting to see them both meet up at this somewhere along the way, or if they got there at the same time. They've been separated for a pretty long time now. Oathkeeper could refer to Jon. Maybe he has some struggles with keeping his oath of the Night's Watch because of his feelings for Ygritte. Though he's headed north this time, I think, to fight Carl and Rast, whereas Ygritte's still in the south, terrorizing King's Landing, or the Kingdom, not King's Landing. Yeah, it could refer to a lot of different things, this Oathkeeper, but I'm not completely sure. I'm looking forward to this episode, though. I don't know what will happen with Tyrion. I'm also very excited to see more of Oberyn. He's become like a very fun character to follow, and I'm excited to see where his story goes. Maybe he'll get revenge on the mountain. I highly doubt that, but yeah, let's get started with this episode.
I remember my village burning.
Their hands are close.
Smoke rising into the sky.
Hold hands. Oh, I got closer. Oh, she pulled away. Aw.
Sunday is teacher good, my queen.
Is teacher good? Aw. This is all that's guarding. Meereen, you suck. Oh, did they bring weapons for them? Oh, he dead. What? It's over already? Don't belong.
It is better to answer injustice with mercy.
I will answer injustice with justice.
Okay. She's an eye for an eye kind of person. Oh! She took over all of this? Is he getting better? It looks like it. Slapped him with his own hand.
I bet that thrust through the Mad King's back was pretty as a picture. You want to fight pretty or you want to win?
You talk to my brother this way.
All the time. He got
Of
used
course.
to it. He named you for his champion because he knew you would ride day and night to come fight for him.
Aww.
You gonna fight for him now?
Hell yeah.
I know that one of my 3 judges has wished me dead more times than I can count, and that judge is my father.
That's so screwed up.
Did you do it?
The Kingslayer brothers. You like it?
The Kingslayer blood.
Sansa's not a killer.
She could be.
Not yet, anyway.
That's some foreshadowing. Who's she gonna kill first?
Then perhaps it was your husband.
No,
How do you know?
it just do.
Because he's kind.
You're right. I don't suppose you noticed that a stone was missing after the feast.
What? How did I not?
Poison.
A man with no motive is a man no one suspects. Always keep your foes confused.
What?
If they don't know who you are or what you want, they can't know what you plan to do next.
Jeez.
I'd risk everything to get what I want.
That's kind of
What do you
creepy
want?
when you're holding. He's creepy.
Nothing like a thoughtful gift to make a new friendship grow strong.
Olenna. It was Olenna.
If I have to take one more leisurely stroll through these gardens, I'll fling myself from the cliff.
Oh no.
Marrying a Targaryen was all the rage back then. But the moment I saw
Pun
my
intended.
intended, I got lost on my way back from my embroidery lesson and
Got
happened
lost.
upon his chamber.
Oh my god.
Oh, because the boy couldn't bloody walk. And once he could, the only thing he wanted was what I'd given him the night before.
Wow.
I was good. I was very, very good.
Grandma!
You are even better. But you need to act quickly. You don't think I'd let you marry that beast, do you?
Olenna, Kingslayer. Wow. Wait, why is Locke up here?
Well, you think I care if they like me? We're at war.
For now.
You could get backstabbed.
There will be a choosing. The old maester will insist on it. Let the mutineers take care of Snow.
What?
Or you might be taking orders from him the rest of your life.
That's not a bad idea if you're Alistair and why does Janos hate him so much? Is it just he's scared of being found out? He's infiltrating this place?
Guess I was wrong.
Oh, right. I totally forgot. He's here to kill Jon Snow. I totally forgot. Ramsay. I totally forgot.
If I told you to find that murderous little bitch and bring me her head, would you do it?
No way. No. Even if he says yes right now, he wouldn't. Oh, he's sleeping in Joffrey's room. Margaery wants to come see him, but there's no way she gets in, right? You don't trust anybody if you're the King's Guard. How did she talk her way in?
How did you get past the King's Guard?
Okay.
Hello, aren't you a proper fellow?
That's Sir Pounce.
Sir Pounce? That is so cute.
Handsome.
How much older is she than him?
May I come and visit you again? All right.
Is it just the lighting? Is he? Such a she is really good. I forget how good she is at this. She moved in for her kiss and like just like the tiniest millimeter, and then went for the head. Well, he'll sleep well tonight, won't he? Look at that. Look at his smile. He's so happy now.
It's yours.
What?
I can't accept.
Was reforged from Ned's dark sword. You'll use it to defend Ned Stark's daughter.
He's just full of gifts, isn't he?
I have one more gift.
Another one? Pod? Look how happy he is. What the heck?
Of course you
Oh no, his smile.
me down.
My brother owes me a debt. He's not safe here. I
No.
promise I'll serve you well. See? He's a good lad. Gets along.
Yeah, he's good. Brienne, he's wonderful.
Oathkeeper.
Aww. That's a fun pairing. Can't wait. I love you.
Volunteers only.
Thank you, Sir Alistair.
It's a pretty good speech. How about
Who
some?
will join me?
I'd be surprised if. Really? There we go. Let's go! The more people get up, the more... Wow. No, sit your ass back down! The music changed.
Drinking wine from the skull of Gio. Fucking Mormon.
The hell? Did you disinfect that? And also, what the hell?
What's that?
You're talking to us.
Fuck until they're dead. Let's give the walkers what they want.
John, get up here quickly. Oh. White Walkers bring cold with them like that?
Hold up.
They're this close to the baby? He sees Ghost. Free him.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Night's watch once, not anymore. We're not safe here. We need to go. Bran, we need to go now.
Yeah.
Leaving without summer.
Oh God.
If I'm not back soon, we'll meet at...
Oh no.
Hold on.
Stop.
Hold on.
These frickin' guys.
Hodor.
I like your curly hair.
God damn it.
My mum had curls like that. Beautiful brown curls.
Warg into
Why'd you
him.
the crippled boy all the way up here?
You can warg into Hodor. Can you warg into him? No.
What the fuck's wrong with him?
Come here.
No.
Please let me help him.
Who are you?
Please.
Who are you?
A Brandon Stark. A Brandon Stark of Winterfell.
Shoot. They know it's Jon. They know it's Jon Snow's brother.
It's been up right here.
And I thought this was gonna be another boring day.
They've got hostages. That makes it so much harder. He took the baby. Damn it. Baby's not afraid of this? Wah. If it was me, wah. Whoa. I wonder if they'll take the fight to here. We haven't seen anything about the White Walkers, really. Would a preemptive attack work? Wah. Poor baby. Oh no. Rockabye, baby. What? Those were the same eyes as the White Walkers. Did he just turn him? I didn't... Is that what happened right there? Whoa. Maybe. And this music is pretty ominous. I think he just turned him into a White Walker. Alright guys, Missandei teaching Grey Worm is so sweet. I'm really happy about that. Whenever someone is getting an education on this show, it feels nice. That includes Davos learning to read. There's clearly a connection between Missandei and Grey Worm, even if Daario hadn't set it up earlier. At least Grey Worm seems to like Missandei, and yeah, I like to see the nice, quieter moments in this show. Missandei seems like a very sweet woman. We haven't really seen too much of her personality come out before, but I also really like the line Grey Worm had. Missandei is teacher good, my queen. Is teacher good. Wouldn't it make sense for this to be like a group lesson though? Like it makes sense to give Grey Worm lessons for the common tongue, but isn't there value to be gained from the rest of the Unsullied learning the language as well? I don't know. And Meereen was freaking taken over in one night. I guess the psychological effect of those chains being thrown over the wall was kind of incredible. And then casualties were probably low on the side of the slaves. And Daenerys just gave them the ability to free themselves, so... I feel like Daenerys deserves more titles or nicknames for taking Meereen in a single night, though. She's already Mother of Dragons, Misa, Breaker of Chains. I'm going to do a little song to commemorate that. Cut to that now. Misa just killed some men, nailed some stakes into their hands, left them hanging, now they're dead. Misa freeing all the slaves, and now they've thrown their collars all away. Misa, ooh, lead us on to Westeros. If you're not queen again this time tomorrow, kill them all, as if nothing really matters. Oh man, that was so silly. Couldn't help myself. Alright, Barristan tries to get Daenerys to show mercy to the slave owners. he's fighting. He's definitely fighting for Daenerys because he believes in her, but maybe he's worried about her image. Her slaughtering the Masters might come off as a little mad to those across the narrow sea, and he doesn't want the Westerosi to think she inherited madness from King Aerys. But she values justice over mercy. She's eye for an eye kind of viewpoint. And back in King's Landing, Jaime and Bronn are getting along well. I think I was right about Bronn teaching Jaime how to fight dirty. And what a line. I bet that thrust through the Mad King's back was pretty as a picture. Bronn is so cool. He values street smart fighting and living over honor and the textbook way of fighting. You gotta use your surroundings and whatever you can to win the battle. The show brought us back into Jaime's story by pitting him against Bronn in training. I was so caught up in it that I momentarily forgot what happened last episode. I thought that they would address Jaime raping Cersei, but in this episode, Cersei doesn't seem traumatized or standoffish, at least not more than usual. They're kind of like acting like it never happened, which begs the question, did the director of the last episode not mean it to be a rape scene? If so, I'm scared for the women who crossed his path, because if he didn't mean that as a rape scene, he clearly doesn't understand consent. Yeah, that's... I've got things... I can't even articulate what I'm trying to say about any more thoughts about that. But it turns out Olenna worked with Littlefinger to kill Joffrey. I did not see that coming. I was pretty sure Olenna was involved somehow, but Littlefinger... It was just like out of left field. It was really well written though. I know Olenna doesn't have any reason to frame Tyrion, but I don't think Littlefinger does either. I guess it was just bad luck on Tyrion's part, right? They couldn't have known Joffrey would make Tyrion his cupbearer. So I don't think, it probably wasn't intentional. I did think it was weird that Littlefinger was just waiting for Sansa. Last episode, he had to at least know the assassination was happening, or else Dantos wouldn't have been ready to get her out. So it does make sense that he's involved, but I didn't catch it last episode. It's interesting that both Sansa and Tyrion know that the other had nothing to do with the murder, though. They seem to have grown to trust each other, and I really want to see what happens if they meet each other again at some point. Husband and wife. They never saw each other again. But Littlefinger already at it. I thought he was going to be like long-term dangerous, like season 6, 7, 8 dangerous. But he killed the king. Kingslayer. Actually, is this like retribution from the gods? Because Jaime might have done the right thing in killing Aerys, but is this God's way of punishing him for kingslaying? Having another king killed, but it's his son. And Littlefinger, again, has great lines. A man with no motive is a man no one suspects. But he made a new friend in Olenna to make it all happen, so I wonder how that relationship will bud going forward, how it'll show itself going forward. But yeah, I'm gonna suspect Littlefinger for everything right now, going forward. Like, I feel like he could have his hands in everything. I wonder if Varys knows it was Littlefinger who killed Joffrey, though. He's very intelligent and he has a lot of informants, but could he possibly know, or at least suspect? I'm not sure about that. But Olenna lets Margaery know that her part in the murder of Joffrey. And what a good grandmother, valuing Margaery's happiness but still finding a way for her to be queen. This is a good way forward, and sending her to Tommen by telling how she seduced her own husband. I like how she's like the dirty old grandma, like, yeah, I was good back then. He couldn't walk the next day, but you're even better than I am, granddaughter. I wonder how she knows Margaery is better than her. Or maybe she's just talking about the seduction and not the sex, but how the heck did Margaery get past the guards on her way to Tommen? And she works her magic on Tommen. I think he's too young to be like horny, but I think he's old enough to get flustered and embarrassed when someone so beautiful shows interest in him and gets pretty intimate with him. The cat was really cute. I'm a cat and dog person, and any cute animal person. Sir Pounce, I'm pretty sure it's short for Sir Pounce-a-Lot, named after Lancelot. I'm just kidding. We found out that Joffrey was cruel to his siblings as well. I kind of assumed it, but we didn't see it on screen. So I wonder what would happen if what would Cersei do if it was actually Tommen who murdered Joffrey? Like, her anger is so focused, she would just be like, Tyrion, you did it. And Margaery, she's really good at getting men to like her. She moves in for that kiss like a millimeter, and it's a little creepy because he's too young, but she does leave him with that sense of wanting more, and then just that 1 millimeter forward and kiss on the forehead. That whole interaction honestly felt more like mother-son. I guess somewhere down the line the age difference won't be that egregious, but he's like, what, 13, 14 maybe? And she's in her 20s, I believe. And at Castle Black, Jon is really well liked and training everybody. So Alliser naturally tries to have him killed so he can stay in power during the next choosing for Lord Commander. I didn't realize this place was so democratic. I guess it's a lifetime appointment, but it is chosen by democracy. I totally forgot for like 2 entire scenes that Locke was sent to kill Jon Snow. I was just like, why did he join the Night's Watch? Why did he give up? Isn't he working for Roose Bolton? What's going on here? So yeah, in my reaction, there's like 2 parts where I'm just like, what's he doing? And I was like, oh, right. But I'm glad Jon is heading north to kill Qarl and Rast. Rast killed Mormont, Jeor, so he still feels like he's being pushed around though. So Qarl definitely treats him worse than Jeor did. And I don't know if Qarl is this legend of Jin Alley that he claims to be, but he's certainly good. He took out Craster rather easily, and the others definitely fear him. I can't wait to see this showdown. He can't be better than Jon though, right? Like, Jon's been training since he's a kid. And he's got some good teachers too. And Rast is supposed to feed Ghost, but taunts him instead. I really don't understand people who know what it's like to be bullied firsthand and then direct their anger to bully others. Like, shouldn't it make you more compassionate? Instead, he's like a total dick. Tywin would be so mad if he found out Jaime gave the Valyrian sword to Brienne. And then he gives her this great suit of armor, and then perhaps the greatest gift of all, Pod. And she won't even use him for the for sex. Pod's face when he finds out he's going with Brienne is amazing. You're just like so happy. And then she says that she doesn't need a squire, and he gets so sad. Poor puppy. He's like that poor puppy dog face. Poor, extremely good at sex puppy. I can't get over the Pod. Pod also gets a gift of Tyrion's axe that he uses at the Battle of Blackwater. I'm pretty sure he's going to cuddle up and sleep next to it, isn't he? What if Tyrion gets free, though? Does Pod revert to being Tyrion's squire? Or will Brienne realize his worth and like there's going to be like a tug of war over who gets to keep Pod? This is such a great situation. I like that pairing a lot. And then Brienne names the sword Oathkeeper. That must mean so much to Jaime. For so long, he's been maligned as this man without honor, and to receive that respect from someone who he also has great respect for definitely means a lot. Finally, again, north of the Wall, Bran, Hodor, and Mira and Jojen get captured. Those those guys are torturing Hodor. I'm glad Jon is on his way, and I hope he gets there before anything happens to Mira or the other women around there. I hope they don't get further assaulted. Pretty sure Jon is going to go into a rage when he finds out what they were doing to Hodor, though. But I hope this means Jon will get to see Bran again sometime soon. Hopefully they don't escape or something. I want a reunion. It's been 3 years at least since they saw each other. But now that Qarl knows who Bran is, he might have to use him as a hostage against Jon. So this is a rough situation. And then we have that last scene. The White Walker brought the baby to an altar, and then another White Walker turned the baby into a White Walker. I didn't know that was possible. This makes it so much worse than I thought. I thought Craster was just like supplying potential whites to the White Walkers, but this is really bad. Each one of those White Walkers can raise armies of whites. Another reason I'm glad Jon's going up there, babies will no longer be offered up to be turned into White Walkers. But is it that specific White Walker that can change others into White Walkers? Because if all of them can do it, why wouldn't the one bringing him back just do it at the time? Or maybe they needed this altar, maybe it's special in other ways. I don't know, guys, but it's all very creepy. Poor baby. I'm gonna give this episode a 3.5 direwolves. It's a lot of fun, very interesting, and I'm excited to find out what happens next. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you can't wait to watch the next 3 episodes, make sure to check out the early access. I'm really tired, guys. Early access option on Patreon in the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Bye, friends.